Why, hello everyone! Welcome back to another episode of the HermitPack. This is Etho. I am under my base right now, guys. I was trying out a brand new program or spell or whatever they are for Sai here. I wanted to see if I could make a mining spell that worked pretty good. And this is really cool, but watch my energy. My energy just drains. Oh, had a little bit of lag there. Oh, and I gotta stop it too, otherwise I think it'll kill me. So we probably mined out about 200 blocks there before my energy ran out, and it's pretty quick. Like you compare that to a Tinker's Hammer or something, it's not bad, right? But I want it to be better. Now, I do not have the best gun inside though, so maybe later today we try to do that too. There is one here. I have like the mid-tier gun, and it has an efficiency of 80. The highest tier is efficiency 95, so that might be 4 times better if I'm understanding right. 4 times more efficient. I am maxed out on power though. I got 5,000. That's the most you can get. So all we can do is make it more efficient now, I think. Oh yeah, and check this out. When you're done mining, all you gotta do is go to blink, aim up, and you're out. It's pretty awesome. I'll show you the program for the mining real quick here before I clear it off my monitor. It is this. Basically, it figures out what block I'm looking at. Then it subtracts 1 from the Y coordinate, and it breaks a sequence of blocks from that point upwards by 12 blocks. That's the most I can do. You see the potency up here? It's 240 out of 250. If I get a better gun, I can do a little bit more, like this white one. I think I can mine maybe 16 blocks at a time with it, but with the one I have currently, I can only do 12. So, I have something else to show you guys as well. I did some building around the place today, and we have a brand new extension next to the blacksmith building. You might remember last time we worked on that Botania tree farm. We just kind of figured out how to do it, and now I've made a little area for the thing. So over here we have space for our saplings and for our logs that automatically get placed in here from the drawer controller. It checks for the relevant spot here. I gotta upgrade these though, because we're already maxed out on spruce wood. And it's gonna fill up entirely with spruce wood if I don't take care of that. But yeah, I think this is a nice little thing. I made it so you can walk through it because... Oh, let's just sleep real quick here. Yeah, if you look on the back side of everything here, it's not looking so good. We have this very long, flat wall to deal with. We'll probably put another building in the back here, have its back wall face this back wall, and then have a nice front for it or something is probably the best way of dealing with this. But yeah, you don't want too long of sections where you can't pass through, and this is like 20 blocks or so, or maybe even more because it also extends out here. So yeah, we made a passway through there. And what else? Oh yeah, so the Botania stuff is like, how am I going to make this look good, right? And I did what anybody does that's smart when they're cleaning their room or they're cleaning their house. Just throw everything in the closet. So I put like a corner here where we could toss all the functional stuff. And I think that looks kind of cool. I think that's as good as it's going to get, right? Fit it all in like a 3x3 area, which is pretty good, I think. So over here we also have access to the wiring for some of the blacksmith stuff in case I need to get to it. Pretty cramped though. Some chests here for wood items and my tiles, and all in all works pretty good, I would say. Aha. So today, guys, my main goal. Oh yeah, and it's been generating mana. I've been checking it. So I started at about half of this filled up, and now you can see it's about 4 pixels past the halfway point or so. So it's actually gaining mana from this munch stew thing, and it's not running out of saplings. It's actually gaining saplings too, so it's good. Self-reliant. But yeah, my main goal for today, guys, I think we're going to check out the Deep Resonance mod. This is a power generation mod. Just looking through the book here. Seems pretty cool. Let's look at the items in it first. So yeah, this is like all the deep resonance stuff. You have to like grow these crystals that then produce power. You can find these in the world, like crummy ones as well, which you use to get started. And I got a few of them. We're gonna need to make like one of each of these machines. I'll do that off camera, but they all take like a machine frame. And these plates, these are important to the mod. So you get these from smelting resonating ore. And I have about a stack of that stuff saved up now. The ore generation thing we made doesn't actually produce it, I found out. I was kind of hoping it would. So we have to get this by mining. Yeah, we got a few of it here. So let's see if we smelt this with our gun. Is it going to give us 8 of those plates? Looks like it. Yeah, we got 8 of them. Cool. And we're also going to need a bunch of these filters, which are just gravel, coal, sands, radiation sensors, probably going to be important. So I'm going to go ahead and make that stuff. Alright, very good, very good. I got together a little care package for us when we're ready to get going with this mod. I just thought of something, though. We should put this underground, not above ground, because it's going to emit radiation, and putting underground might make that better. But even if it doesn't, we're probably going to have to build a radiation shield, which you have to use this dense obsidian and dense glass for. And they look pretty ugly, and we're going to need a big box of this stuff. So better we put that underground. It'll be easier to make it look nice. And anything we're putting underground with this base, we're going to get to through this ravine probably. So let's fine-tune this a little bit more. I feel like we should maybe make it a bit wider. Right now it's about 5 blocks wide throughout. Probably needs to be at least 7 blocks, maybe even up to 9 blocks wide. Otherwise, we can't add any decoration down here, because that'll take a block on this side and a block on this side at least. It's going to be really tight if it's only 3 blocks wide. So let's do some drilling here. I got my dual wielding action ready. So I got 2 guns. I got my Psi gun and I got my Botania gun. Oh, and they both become Psi guns apparently. Okay, let's try the Botania one first. So, all right. I think we can use that. Doesn't cause too much damage around here. Oh, weird. How did I use my Psi gun? Okay, let's try out the Psi gun now. We're going to go to our explode. This might be a bit too big. I'm not sure. Wait a minute. I think that might be the wrong program. Oh, no, that is it. It's just really small. Okay, so if we want to fine-tune our etching, we can do it with this then. And this will be for the bigger blast. Yeah, I gotta say, guys, I am thoroughly enjoying the Psi mod. It is very cool, very convenient. Made terraforming a lot easier here. And I noticed something when I'm building. Like usually when I build something, I'll put down a couple blocks or change a few blocks, and then what do? You take a few steps back, right? You want to look at it with the rest of what you've done. But with the Psi mod, because you can build from a distance, it's really nice because you can see what you're doing as you're doing it without having to like constantly, you know, take a few steps back. Okay, yeah, I think I like that more. Change it, you know. Anyways, this is one of the tricks I kind of skipped over while doing the tutorial. Conjure Light, got a new program here. It basically places torches. So we'll try that out. And let me first show you the ravine now. So I shaped it. Still needs a lot of work though. I haven't figured out what block I'm using. But this is what it's like right now. It's about the right size. I'd say it feels good down here. Just tried some dark oak on the ground. Just don't know if I'm going to keep that. I'm thinking we put hardened clay in the walls, kind of make it look like a mesa biome. which I'm cooking up at the moment, but that will take a while to get enough blocks. But anyways, here's the main thing. So I made a passage over here to go down into the underground, and just kind of hollowed this out with the gun, and then I connected to an actual cave over here, and it's one of those circle rooms. So I almost think we should use that with our building. Let's try this out. Aha. All right. Oh yeah, they're rainbow because my gun's rainbow. That's right. All right, let's hop down. But yeah, we got a fair bit of space here. We should probably take advantage of this. I'm thinking with this deep resonance mod, since it kind of has crystal lasers in it, we might try to put like a laser in the middle of this room. Oh yeah, and also I set up a couple coke ovens here. These are just temporary. I'm using them to get the creosote oil, which, as you know, one of my favorite, absolute greatest blocks ever made in modded Minecraft is the treated wood. So we're gonna probably use that for our underground area here for the flooring quite a bit. Oh, it's gotta be next to the gun. I think it'll look pretty nice if we do that, and maybe a gray block or a yellowish block to mix with it. But anyways, guys, let's get to it here, finally. I've just been waiting to get into the mod here. I've never used it before, so I'm kind of excited to have some fun with it. So we're going to grab our care package, and it is time to cook. This mod is all about making crystals. All right, so you got to like make liquid crystal, then you got to refine it, and then you grow a purified amazing crystal that you then use to make power. Sounds kind of crazy, but it seemed kind of cool from what I've seen of it. Alright, so let's read through the book. All in all, from caving, I only found 4 of these resonating crystals to get us started. So they're fairly rare. I think I got them around gold level or so. But to begin with, I'm going to need a bunch of tanks and the smelter. So what you got to do, put the smelter on a tank, and you need to put lava underneath. That's what actually heats up the smelter, so to make the liquid crystal, and then it's going to output the stuff into the top, I believe. So what we got to do, there's a challenge with the mod. You have to keep, at all times, try to keep this tank at about 40 to 60% filled with lava. If you go under that, it's not going to be hot enough. If you do too much, it's going to be too hot, and then the quality of your crystal suffers, and you can't fix it. It's wrecked. So this isn't going to cause a fire, is it? Let's see. Actually, I'm wondering if these are going to output a comparator signal, because we're going to want to try automate how much lava's in here. Do I have a comparator? Yes, we do have comparators. So we need to... Oh, it looks like it's good. This is good news. Yeah, we got to keep, I think, about 6.4 buckets to 9.6 buckets in this tank, because it holds 16 buckets total. That's 40 to 60%. Yeah, so I think all we really got to do with this, hopefully, is set up a lava source, like a tank of lava, that's always full of lava, and then we're going to want to pump it into here whenever it drops, you know, to like 50% lava or so. We'll add a little bit more to it, hopefully. And let's see here. Get our wrench. Yeah, so we're going to turn this piping on once it falls to a certain point. I think that's input. All right, so we want this active. Oh, I just filled it up, darn it. Yeah, active with signal. Extract. Okay, 5, 6, 7. How far is our signal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we want to wrap that to here and activate this with the redstone. Okay, so there's a chance I'm doing this in a very stupid way, but it's the only way I know. We're using vanilla redstone. Probably another mod will just do this for me automatically, but this seems to work. I just need to fine tune it a little bit. So when I take lava out of here, the comparator signal gets weaker, right, and when it falls to where the redstone torch is, then it's going to shut this redstone off and allow this to pump lava out of our reserve of lava. Okay, so basically, you see that it refilled, except I think it put too much in. Took 3 buckets out. One more should do it. Yeah, so it fills it up a little bit, but I think it's too much. So we can kind of get around that probably by adding another tank. Make it a little less sensitive. Because this pipe is pumping it too quickly is the problem. Oh, now it's broken. Oh, you know what? It might only work... Oh, if it falls below where the torch is, then it breaks it. Okay, that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, so as long as we... Yeah. Alright, so fine-tuning it. I think this is about the 40% to 60% range, though, right? Seems okay? Cool, so we figured that out, and now it is time to make some crystal. So this is going to need power, and it also needs this resonating ore. It smelts that down into resonating liquid crystal, RCL, and to make the power, we're going to try to use the mod itself. So we want a generator, energy collector, and generator controller, and then we're going to use one of these crystals we found. This one has a lot of power left. These are crummy, though. These are garbage crystals. They're not going to give us much. But all we got to do is get down our generator, put this on top, connect the controller to it, and turn it on. Whoa. Oh, I love that sound. It's like starting up an jet engine almost. Okay. Yeah, let's get our crystal down. I think it'll just find it, right? Hopefully. There we go. Sweet. Okay, so that's generating power using the crystal. Let's put in a capacitor for right now. I got 3 of these 5 mil capacitors made. How much is that making? It's 22 RF per tick. Okay, so I left this running for a few minutes now. So we should have plenty of power right now, right? No. 22 RF per tick is nothing. We only got 160,000. It's so slow. One generator, though, I think can handle 2 crystals at a time. So maybe we'll put down this 50% one, too. You got to reconnect it. Yeah, there we go. 2 crystals at a time. And you'll notice we're affected by radiation a little bit here. So you don't have to go too far away for it not to be an issue. But when I'm standing here, I'm getting, I think, hunger 1. Yeah, I think putting this underground was a good call. We're not getting any radiation above it. So it's not like the whole chunk is affected. Unless I'm in the wrong spot. But no, I can't pick up any radiation above ground, so I think that's good. Cool. So we're not really producing much power right now, so we're not getting much radiation. But, hey, Ren. If we stand right next to it, at the worst, I'm getting hunger too. Not a big deal. So we got a little bit of power stored up now. We're going to connect it to our smelter now. And we should start making the RCL. And then we can get to this. Alright, so yeah, it's smelting it. Very good. Actually, I think we only need to put 30 in to make 1 crystal. Or I might have used 1. Yeah, so it's smelting it. And then it's going to go up into here. You see we got 4 readings. We have quality. We want to try to keep that at 100%. If our lava ratio is wrong, that's going to be affected, and then the overall purity, strength, and efficiency of the crystal is going to suffer. Yeah, it's filling up over there, so that's our RCL liquid. Once we get that, we're going to then want to purify it. That sounds pretty crazy, actually. I'm going to shut it off for a second while we record. Turn that. So now all our RCL liquid's going in here. We're going to pump it into a purifier, we got to put those filters in. So it's going to bring the purity up to 85% at the maximum with this thing. Right now our purity's at 10% just after it's been liquefied here. So as it passes through here, why does it have lava in? Oh no. Oh, the tank had... Oh, right. The tank had lava in already, I guess. Whoops. Hopefully that didn't cause issues. We might have lost some crystal. Okay, it's going in now. Purity went from 10% to 38.8. So it's not quite maxed. Also, it's shooting the filters out all over the place. I think we can put a chest to automatically pick those up, right? Okay, very good, very good. We didn't lose any crystal from that lava fiasco. I think we wasted some filters, but that's not a big deal. So we got 6,000 millibuckets in there. I think that's enough to make one crystal. Once we get all our stats up to par here. So purity affects how much radiation it emits. We want that at 100%, but this will only bring it up to 85. Strength affects how much power in total the crystal is going to have, and efficiency is how quickly it's going to burn through that power, how much RF per tick it's going to produce. I think, anyways, I've never done this before. So, one way we can improve those other stats is to use the crystallizer, makes a crystal, infuser laser, yeah. This is going to shoot a laser at it, and depending on what we feed this, affects the other statistics, I think. So, let's make it face there. We'll put the lens on. Can only place this against the tank. Oh, right. Goes on the tank, not on the thing. Okay. So does this give us information on what we can use? Oh, check this out. I just learned something new. I thought you had to pass this liquid through the purifier to purify it. If it's just sitting in the tank here, though, and we have filters, it seems to be slowly purifying it. So the number's going up there. They're 80% now. That'll get up to 85% at the most. And it's not taking the purifiers out of the chest, so you gotta like insert them with a pipe to do it automatically. But it's taking them out automatically. Yeah, so figured it out here. If you right click on the infusing laser, that brings up the list of the stuff you can use. So there's 19 catalysts here, and each of them affect the purity, strength, and efficiency differently. So ender pearls improve the purity by 2%. Because we're dealing with 6,000 millibuckets of this liquid in total, that means, oh, where is it? Yeah, over here. This is per 500, so we would need 12 ender pearls to bring the purity up 2%, is the way that works. These dimensional shards are really good. I don't know how to get those, though. Gunpowder is a good one, 8% and 4%, but it subtracts from the purity, so we'd have to purify it more. And I think the number on the right here is the maximum you can get with that particular item. So if we use prismarine shards, 30% strength and efficiency is the max. Possibly. But we'll try that out. Redstone's good. Gas tiers are like the optimum finisher or optimum thing to use. But I don't have any. Slime balls, I don't know why you would use those. Diamonds, good for purity. Glowstone, average, just good. Those are garbage. Gold is kind of garbage. Same with iron. Emeralds are like the best for purity, pretty much. And quartz is good for efficiency. Coal's garbage. Nether stars are great. And you can use snowballs too. That might be an idea. I'm not sure. But I forgot. In order to make this thing work, you also have to feed it these crystals, which are very hard to find. So, yeah, it fills up the blue bar here, though. So we got 2,142 out of that. Okay. Also need power. So let's run a power to this. Okay, so it's ready to go. We just need to feed it a catalyst now. So I guess let's go ahead and try put in... Let's see, I brought this stuff. I'm going to try glowstone to begin with, I think. And just see how that works. I'll put one piece in here. Oh. Oh no, that's for the crystal. goes up here. 2142, let's see if that goes down. Oh, and we got to give this power too, I think. The lens has to be placed on the tank and the laser facing the lens. So you have the laser, one empty space, the lens, and finally the tank. Yeah, we needed an airspace free. I guess that was a problem. So we'll try this again. I moved this over one block, and it's kind of a mess now. And there we go. So it zapped it. This went down by quite a bit, actually. 2117. This went up a little bit. Okay, yeah, we got 10.5 now. It started at 10. Let's put one more in. Man, that really drops it. I'm worried I'm gonna run out of crystal. But yeah, I guess let's do it. Oh, strength is going up. We can't let the purity drop to 0 either, otherwise they'll start destroying the liquid. It's another rule. Okay, and that's taking power. Wonder if it's taking much. Oh yeah, it's a little bit. Minus 80 a tick or so. Okay, so we got the strength up to 49.5% using glowstone. The cap for this is 50% though, so we can only add one more piece. And also we're running low on the blue. We're at 167. Each of these seems to be draining 25 from the blue. Oh. Oh no, it did work. Okay. So if we try to add one more, what's this at now? 142? Yeah. It seems to still use it. Oh yeah, it's going to keep adding to the efficiency, but the strength is at its limit. Okay. So I think what I'll do, I'm going to switch over to using redstone. The cap for the strength on redstone is 60%. So we can get it up 10 more percent. I also want to see if it uses the same amount of blue. 117 to 92. Yeah, it's still 25. Okay, so it's always 25 probably. So using snowballs is probably a bad idea because it's going to use a lot of blue and improve the liquid very little. But I'm going to finish this up with redstone. Doesn't add any to the efficiency, but I'm fine with that because I don't need RF per ticks because I have very little power usage at the moment. Oh, it stopped. Oh yeah, we ran out of blue. Okay, let's add one more crystal. Our last one. Then we can use those two up there too if we need it. Okay, that added 2117, same amount pretty much. And now we're going to add gunpowder. That'll get the strength up to 70, efficiency at 60 at the most. I could have used this from the beginning, but I don't have a lot of it, so that's why I wanted to use the other stuff as well. But here we go. It's going to kill the purity. Okay, so last thing we're going to do is add emeralds to this to bring the purity up to 100 so it emits less radiation when we're using it. So here we go. The purifier brought it up to 85%. So our strength is going to be 70%, efficiency 35.2 when this is done. And I got the crystallizer ready to go here. We got to pump this liquid into the tank when we're ready with the stats. And that will input, yes, 92.3, 93, 99.7, 100%. Shut it off. It does not shut off on its own. You gotta stop it, otherwise it'll just waste stuff on it. Okay, output that, and oh yeah, we gotta tell this. Oh, did not mean to do that. Tell this to extract. Good, it goes into this tank. And it should start crystallizing already. Yeah, so it's got a progress bar. You gotta wait a little bit here for it to do its thing. And it's draining power, I'm pretty sure. 20 per tick. Okay, it's just about done here. Took quite a while. It looks like 6,000 mil buckets was right. And you see the little crystal floating around inside. Oh, we're out of liquid. There it is. Sweet. 70, 35, 100. 100% power left. So let's try it out here. We'll get rid of our garbage crystals. And this thing should be pretty insane, I think. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. So hopefully the radiation doesn't kill us. And here we go. Okay. Oh wow. It's even more pure than the crummy pistol or crystals. Those were like not pure, but they weren't really producing much power. This is like nothing. Okay, and it's making 1,280 RF per tick. Nice. That is incredible. Power usage. We're at 99.5. Wait, it says... Oh, you know what? I'm using garbage cables. Oh, 7,043 per tick. So I gotta get better cables, otherwise I'm gonna waste this. It did actually... The power is draining fairly quick from it, though. Yeah, we need better cables, otherwise we're gonna waste a lot of power here. Anyways, that's kind of the rough idea of it. Obviously, I gotta like figure out how I'm gonna put all this stuff together and not have a big jumbled mess like this. But it's pretty cool. Alright guys, well I guess it's about that time to wrap up for today, so we're gonna call it here. And we'll try build some sort of power station underground there. And also, there's a few mods that are more tech-based, like there's Tech Reborn, got Industrial Craft, Mechanism we might put underground there too. And Immersive Engineering is in this pack, so all those more techy mods we'll put underground, I think. Aha. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.